Are the New York Knicks actually as good as we think? After trading Julius, Randle, and Donte DiVincenzo for Karl-Anthony Towns, they now have a starting lineup of Jalen, Brunson, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, and Karl-Anthony Towns rounding out at center. And just to say what we've all been saying since the trade, this starting lineup is insanely good. In fact, it's so good that many people believe the New York Knicks now have the best starting five in the league. And this isn't even a crazy take considering just how good the Knicks were last year, and that was even without Julius Randle playing for most of the season. Now you're filling that spot with Karl-Anthony Towns, who I actually think is a much better fit for the New York Knicks. And yeah, you can see how absurd this is. However, with all the buzz surrounding the Knicks as being the title favorites after Boston, are we beginning to jump the gun? And what I mean by that is that I've seen a lot of people already dismiss the rest of the Eastern Conference, of course aside from the Celtics and the Knicks, but what if the Bucks begin to figure it out? Now, I know Dame really struggled last year, but what if he gets back to form this year? Because you can argue that the year before Dame went to the Bucks, he had his best year ever. He is only 1 year removed from that, so he's still very capable of reaching those levels. And there's no way that you can tell me that a peak Giannis and a peak Dame can't take out the Knicks in the playoffs. We're also going to have to look at the Miami Heat, because as we all know, you cannot sleep on the Miami Heat. If they are healthy, then they can literally be as dangerous as any team in the entire league. And of course, we have the Philadelphia 76ers, who do have a roster good enough to challenge the Knicks. However, as we all know, Joel Embiid is never healthy, and the Sixers always disappoint. Out west, of course, we have the Oklahoma City Thunder, who actually got better in the offseason after adding Alex Caruso and Isaiah Hartenstein. And in addition to that, Jalen Williams and Chet Holmgren can get even better next season. And last season, they were already the number 1 seed in the West. So yeah, I would not want to play them. And then there's the Minnesota Timberwolves, who came from the conference finals last year. Yes, we know they lost Karl-Anthony Towns, but they still did get Julius Randle, who is a 24-10 guy. And let's not forget, they also got Donte DiVincenzo. And I feel like people don't understand just how good Donte DiVincenzo was last year. If you take out Steph Curry from the history books, he literally made the 7th most threes all time in a single NBA season, and he did that while shooting 40% from 3. That's 283 3-pointers made on 40% shooting for a dude who's not even going to be in the starting lineup. Then there's the Dallas Mavericks, who literally just came from the NBA Finals last year and then added Klay Thompson. Like, why aren't people taking them more seriously? We know Klay Thompson isn't in his prime anymore, but by all accounts, he is still probably the 2nd best 3-point shooter in the league in terms of volume and efficiency. Remember, he is only a year removed from when he made 300 3-pointers on 40% shooting. That was the 2022-2023 season, and outside of Steph Curry seasons, it actually might be the best 3-point shooting season of all time. And last but not least, there's still the Denver Nuggets, who, may I remind you, still have the best player in the entire league. The year before last, they literally won the NBA championship, and they still have their core intact. If anyone thinks that the Nuggets aren't capable of winning the title this year, then there's no helping you. So yes, the New York Knicks are definitely title contenders. However, this trade didn't suddenly make them the 1st or 2nd best team in the league. It just brought them on an even playing field with the rest of the pack. And as NBA fans, let's all hope we can get a Celtics-Knicks series in the playoffs, because oh my gosh, that would be amazing. If you enjoyed this video, then please like and subscribe. Until next time.